Yeah, it's
Miss you guys.
it's a crazy time of the year anyway, just with holidays and everything. But yeah, we've all got some stuff going on too. So, oh,
Kelly, I
well,
need you to make me a host.
I did. You
Oh,
should already be co-host, and I'm recording. Look at that. I'm on top of things this morning.
oh, holy mackerel, life was
Mhm.
good.
Well, I got a message from Aaron Neubauer with Success Lending. He is not able to make it on our call this morning. So, Eric, I'll pass the torch to you. What's happening in the lending world? Anything you can share with us? Any new news, or is everything status quo?
As of right now, based on the markets and the updates from yesterday, everything is pretty status quo right now. I think everything closed pretty level yesterday. So I don't see anything that we should be expecting for any ups or downs in rates or in the market. I mean, December will be a big month, it sounds like, with some news and some stats coming out. So we'll kind of sit back, wait for that, and see how that's going to affect what's going to go on. But I did see some big future news that's I wouldn't say a little disappointing, but even through 2026, they're projecting some, and this is just one article, so I want to be very clear that this is one article I read, but they're saying as low as 6.25 is what they're seeing through 2026. So, um, like I said, that's just one of probably 100 articles you can find out there.
Yeah, that's all right.
But
Well,
everything is kind of staying level right now, and that's just kind of what we're seeing.
yep, is what it is. Awesome. And if you guys are not aware, Eric is with Fairway Independent Mortgage here in Rochester. His team does a great job locally. They do a lot of great training. You guys actually have one coming up tomorrow. I think that's really good. It's kind of all about your why and getting geared up for that. So,
That one did get canceled.
oh, it did?
It did get canceled,
Oh,
yes.
shoot. Okay. Shoot. Well, I would just say, as Eric, if you share that information with me, if you're okay, I'm happy to share it out on Empire
Oh,
too.
wait a second, are you talking about the online one?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
yes, that one is still happening. I apologize. Yes, that one
Okay.
is still happening tomorrow.
Yeah, that one's via Zoom tomorrow, but that's a good
Yes.
one. But I'm starting to see you guys are doing some great trainings as well, on some topics, geared obviously towards real estate agents. So, and just in general, business in general. So, I will share those on Empire too, if you're okay with that.
Yes, I
Um,
will. Did you get the email on the one for tomorrow that you could send out?
yes. Yep.
Perfect.
So I
Thank you
can
very
put
much.
that information out as well. So, and Eric and Chris Heichel with Independent or with Fairway Independent will be doing our mastermind next week. So we'll be excited to see what they have to share with us. So without further ado today, um, we wanted to just, again, in this slower time, get you geared up for a really successful 2025. And with the help of AI these days, things are becoming a little easier. We can get things done a little faster, for the most part. And Bruce and I were just talking. Bruce is very big into AI. He's been part of an AI group for the last 2 years. Like we're talking deep dive, like deeper than I can even imagine. But he's really into it. But I just thought, wouldn't that be great if we could just take one day during this slower time and plan out 52 weeks of content, right? And I'm not just talking about a topic. So AI can help us come up with the topic, but then it can also help us with writing a video script if you want to do a video on it, writing a blog for that topic, doing social posts for that topic. So, really, if you took one day, you could have your content, scripts, blogs, posts all done for 52 weeks. And so Bruce, being our AI expert for Domaille real estate, because Kelly is nowhere on that side of the fence, is going to kind of walk us through what he's learned and how easy it is to do it. So without further ado, I will hand it over to you, buddy.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, that was an amazing introduction. We've got a little bit less than an hour, and so we're gonna get into a bunch of stuff on this 52-week real estate content. The there's a couple of assumptions. First of all, I wanted to I told everybody that if you attended the class, you would get the prompts. And so I have added the prompts in a Word format so that you can tweak them. I've added them to the chat so you can just click on them, download them. You've got them right now so that nobody forgets. So if you go into the chat, you'll find those. Couple of assumptions going into today. This is not a basic class. It's not a massively advanced class, but it's right in the middle. And some of the assumptions are that when you use AI, not all the information is accurate. Okay. We still have the responsibility of whatever comes out of AI. We need to read it, make sure it's correct, make sure it's sending the message that we want to send. It will definitely help make you look professional. It'll definitely be about 90% accurate. But you still need to look at it and tweak it. Okay. You also have to realize that whatever prompts you put in and whatever you ask Chat GPT, which is what we'll be using today, if you put in the same question or the same prompt twice, you will get two completely different answers. Okay. Which is okay, right? It gives you an A, B, C, D, E test to be able to look at different answers and different outputs. If you don't like the first one, do the prompt again and try it again, or tweak the prompt a little bit and get a different output. So it does that for you. It doesn't just regurgitate the same thing it came up with before. The other thing that is an assumption as we go into today is that because we already trained on this, I'm going to assume that you've all gone in and trained Chat GPT on your own personal business and your own tone and speaking style. And the reason that that's an assumption is as we get into these prompts that I've created to create the content, we are going to use Domaille real estate in Chat GPT as we've taught it about our business and our tone and our speaking style. So everything that it generates is going to reference us, our business, how we talk one-on-one, and just as if we were conversing one-on-one with Chat GPT, right?
And as Bruce mentioned, he did a class on this earlier. So if you missed that, they're all posted, I believe, on Empire. So scroll back, go through it, learn how to do it. If you haven't done that, it's probably the best thing you can do if you're planning to use AI in your business is to train it to know you. Okay. So we're not going to show you how to do that again today, but go back and find it. And Bruce is assuming you've done it.
And the benefit to doing that, I mean, the major benefit to doing that is if you don't, it's going to give you a generic output, right? It's going to give you a really good generic output of whatever you ask it, but it doesn't personalize it. Okay. So without the personalization, what happens is you get lost in the entire crowd of everybody posting on social media, doing videos, doing blogs, whatever. People have no reason to read yours, and you don't have a hook to catch them. You don't have an introduction or an outro to tell them who you are. And it's just not interesting. It doesn't stop the scroll, right? So let's get into a couple of things. I'm going to share my screen and let me know if you can see it.
And while Bruce is doing that, I will tell you guys, if you are not involved in any type of AI training, I would highly suggest take a few courses, get involved somehow so you're learning how to use this at a higher level than just putting a question into Chat GPT. If you could care less, fine. But if you plan to really implement this as part of, one of your business tools, really learn how to use it and take some training on it.
So the other caveat is I'm going to cheat a little bit. I have spent some time to create prompts for all of the things that I'm going to show you. Those are the prompts that I shared with you. Okay. Most of them are in depth and more than just create me a Facebook post for this idea. Okay. So as we get into this, I'll be copying pasting them, but you'll also have them in that Word doc that I provided. So let's get going. What we want to do first is create a 52-week content calendar. Okay. And so when you go into Chat GPT, um, some of yours will look like this. If you have not subscribed to AIPRM, you may not have these pre-done prompts, but so be it. You might just have this prompt place right here. But the prompt that I've written for the 52-week content calendar, I'm just going to copy and paste it in here. And what it says is, I'd like you to help me come up with a 52-week content calendar for my real estate business that starts on January 1st, 2025 and ends on December 31st, 2025, and has the best chance of helping me rank for long tail keywords that are specific to my keyword. I'll tell you my main target keyword in the prompt below. Please target transaction style search terms only. Please come up with clickbait style titles for these content ideas. Please organize each content idea title in a nice looking table so that it looks like a calendar. Each week should be separated into its own table. The keyword I'm targeting is real estate. Now, part of the reason that I wrote the prompt this way is I wanted to make sure that it knew that I was going from January 1st to December 31st. I wanted to make sure that ChatGPT knows that we need to target keywords, and that will also help with SEO. So everything you do in here, you can make sure that it's the best it can be when you're talking about search engine optimization, and keyword matching. When people type in something like Rochester, Minnesota real estate, Kelly and I are gonna come up all the time. Hopefully, as this keeps going, we'll come up and we'll be the first one to come up. It just helps you continue to be top of mind with everybody. Okay, so that's the whole gist of why we're getting so specific on some of these prompts. So I wrote it. I'm going to click this little create button, and we're going to figure out what happens. And again, sometimes it doesn't work. So we're gonna try this again. We're actually gonna delete this chat, and I'm gonna try it in Mini. Mini is much quicker. So ChatGPT, when I talk about ChatGPT Mini, you have 4.0 preview and Mini, and I'm not going to get into the difference, but Mini is much quicker. So you can see just within seconds from our prompt, it says below is a 52-week content schedule for your real estate business targeting transactional long tail keywords related to real estate. Each week features a clickbait style title designed to attract attention and improve your SEO rankings. And it says the schedule. So you've got first week, here's the content title, 10 Secrets to Buying Your Dream Home in 2025. January 8th through 14th, how to snag the best real estate deals this year, and so on. And if you scroll all the way down, you see that it goes through the end of December. Then it gives you a summary, which is really cool. It talks about what it's designed to do, to cover a wide range of transactional topics within the real estate niche, ensuring that you target various long tail keywords throughout the year. Each title is crafted to be engaging and clickable, increasing the likelihood of attracting potential clients and improving your search engine rankings. So it's got some tips of SEO implementation, consistency, promotion, analytics, local focus. This is what you'll get when you use this prompt on your own, okay? And so the cool thing is you could actually take, and I'm just going to try this because I didn't play around with it before, but if you wanted to copy and paste this very simply into like a Word document, if you just go up to week 1 and you just start highlighting some of this, I'm not going to do the whole thing, and just do Control C to copy it. And if I go to, I'm definitely not going to tell you that this is going to work. But if I go up to open up a new Word doc, you probably can't see the Word doc, can you?
Correct.
Okay. Let me try to move it over here.
Yep, we can see that now.
See it now?
Hmm.
Okay. So I copied it. If I paste it and just hit Control V, you see that I get my calendar that looks like this. It's got all the boxes. It's got everything just as you saw it on Chat GPT. So the other thing that you can do if you want it cleaner to paste, you can hold, if you have a Mac, you can hold down your Shift, Option, Command, V key, and that doesn't change it. Okay, so forget what I just said. Because most of the time it takes the boxes out. But anyway, you can easily copy and paste this to be your yearly calendar. Okay, if you want to save it in a Word doc, if you want to take it and upload it to a Google spreadsheet, you can easily do that. Just somewhere wherever you want to save it would make a whole lot of sense.
Hey, before you go back, see the little A with the purple thing? Click on that one.
Hold on a second.
Like where the
Right here.
text, see up in your toolbar?
This one?
No, there's A with a little purple box next to it.
Oh, this.
Right there. Just click on that. Oh, I'm sorry, you got to highlight everything. I think that takes all the formatting out when you click on that. Nope, doesn't remove your boxes. Shoot. Okay, sorry.
It's okay. That's good that you're trying to be techie. I appreciate that. Anybody have any questions on this so far?
First, maybe I'm jumping the gun here, but you got a great layout there. Are you gonna can you expand further? I mean, you got a title, but like how to secure low interest mortgage in 2025. Is that something that can be expanded?
Yes.
So tell me, elaborate on your question a little bit more. Expanded as far as what?
I mean, you got topics, but can you get the meat of the topic in there then?
Absolutely. That's gonna be the whole Zoom here.
All right,
So
I'm quieting out myself up here then.
No. You ask questions away, my friend, and we'll make sure that we get this done. And answer everybody's questions. So do you guys see how easy it is within seconds that you can come up with 52 content ideas in a calendar format? You know what weeks to post them, right? And just because it's a topic, so let's take the first one, 10 secrets to buying your dream home in 2025. Just because it's a topic doesn't mean it's a singular topic, getting to Eric's question. So what you can do is you can take that content title and you can create, what we're going to do today is we're going to create a specific article for Facebook and LinkedIn. We're going to create a YouTube video script, and we're going to create a blog out of just this content title. Okay. And by doing that, you've automatically created 3 pieces of content each week for each of the 52 weeks that you can post whenever you want on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. You can even ask Chat GPT when the best days and times are to post on specific media. And you can adjust that schedule however you want to. But let's get into, if there's no questions on the content, let's get into the next one, which is creating specific content from the titles. And again, we've trained ChatGPT on Domaille real estate. So what you're going to see is a lot of the outputs are going to be how we talk, and it's going to have Kelly's contact information. It's going to have a hook. It's going to have a call to action. So it's not just going to be create me a Facebook post for 10
Can
secrets
you
of buying your dream home.
can you show them though, like if you were just to do a basic prompt, like create me this, what it looks like versus when
Yeah.
you train? So there's a big difference.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm just going to copy this. So if I go to and just do another chat and I say, please create me a Facebook post from the following topic for my real estate business. And I just posted in there, right? That's pretty much as simple as you're going to get. So this is what it came up with in less than 3 seconds. 10 secrets of buying a dream home in 2025. Are you ready to make 2025 year you find your perfect home? Whether you're a first-time buyer or looking to upgrade, these insider tips will help you navigate the real estate market like a pro. Get pre-approved, research neighborhoods, work with trusted realtor, stay updated on market trends, prioritize your must-haves, be ready to act fast, understand the true costs, attend open houses, negotiate smartly, plan for the future. And then ready to start your home buying journey? Let's make your dream home a reality in 2025. Contact me to get started. Okay. If this is a Facebook post, this is great, right? It's got emojis, it's bolded, it's not too long for people to not be able to lose you. It's got hashtags down here that apply to what you're posting. This is pretty good for just a basic prompt. But the thing it doesn't have is it doesn't have much of a hook. Are you ready to make a 2025 the year to find your perfect home? That's really not much of a hook. That's something somebody else would say or everybody else would say, right? And if they're not looking for a home, then they may not click on this or they may not read the whole thing. Also, the only option that you're giving them to contact you today is replying to this Facebook post. Well, there's a lot of people that don't want to be public about this, especially if they're first starting it, right? So they may not just reply to the Facebook post. So what I want to do is I have a little more detailed prompt that I'm going to, and there's a reason I'm deleting these, but I have a more detailed prompt that I'm going to use that will give us just those small little benefits that we have. Probably wasn't. And let me go back to this for just a second. I'm going to copy and paste this. I just want to remember what our topic is. Okay. So what this prompt will do is it will just add in those small little benefit triggers that will help you stand out from the crowd. Okay. And this one says, let me just finish it here. Sorry that I'm copy and pasting, but it's going to make the content go a whole lot quicker. So what this prompt says is, using what you've learned about Domaille real estate, please write a Facebook post which summarizes this content title, 10 Secrets to Buying Your Dream Home in 2025. This post should help me go viral, be optimized for SEO with emojis, no more than 125 words, to the point, and written in a fun, personable tone. Don't give everything away. Build intrigue and curiosity so people want to see what it's about. Add a hook at the beginning of the post that entices people to read the entire post. Add a call to action at the end, which states interested in more. Call, DM, text, or email us at 507-398-9044 or kelly@domaillerealestate.com. Make sure the hashtags you add are all trending and pertain to the post, and add the following hashtags to the ones you would automatically generate. And we've got some personal hashtags like Ask Domaille Real Estate, Love Where You Live, Rochester, Minnesota, Byron, Minnesota, things like that. Write this post at a 6th grade reading level. The recommendation from Chat GPT is to have all of your posts, all of your video scripts, all of your blogs be able to be read at a 6th grade reading level. Okay. So if I ask it to create this for me, here's what we get. Much shorter. And it says, dreaming of your perfect home in 2025, we've got 10 secrets just for you. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or looking to upgrade, Domaille Real Estate has tips that can make your dream a reality. Curious what they are? Don't miss out on these game-changing insights. Your dream home is closer than you think. Interested in more? Here's the call to action, and here are the hashtags that they added in there, okay? So much shorter than the first one that was created, but they've found that shorter posts are more likely to be read to the end than longer posts, right? So you have this prompt, you can take and change, where I have 125 words, you can change that to whatever you want it to be, right? You can change it to any length you want, but I would keep most of the rest of the prompt, just because it targets the intro, the hook, the body very well, and the outro, and gives you many more options to contact us other than just replying to the Facebook post.
And you're not giving away all the information. You're giving them a
Exactly.
reason to call you.
That makes sense?
Mhm.
Any questions on that? So you've just taken your topic from your 52-week calendar and you've created your first Facebook post in, let's just give you time to read it, in less than a minute. Okay. So 52 minutes from now, you can have 52 Facebook posts for the year written, and you can copy and paste these, and then you can even use Chat GPT to schedule your posts. We're not going to get into that because there's a lot there, but just know that you can do that. Okay. So the next thing we're going to create is a YouTube video script. Okay. So I'm going to take and ask it. I'm going to do a basic. I've got 3 different types of prompts here, and you've got all of these in your prompt pack. So I'm just going to ask it to create me a YouTube video script from the following content. Okay. And the content is going to be the same topic that we started out with. So this is just a basic prompt that you can use to create a video script. And there's some unique things about this script that it's going to create just from a super basic prompt. What you can see is that it gives you some ideas on what to do for your video. It's got an opening scene idea, a visual aerial shot of a beautiful neighborhood with dream homes, upbeat background music playing, and then post on camera. Hey, everyone, welcome back to whatever your channel name is, where we help you navigate the exact journey of home ownership. If you're dreaming of buying a perfect home in 2025, you're in the right place. Today, we're unveiling 10 secrets to buying your dream home in 2025. So let's dive right in. Okay, so you can see that it used the content idea right in the first paragraph, right? And then it goes on and it gives you like transition effects, what you should have, what the visuals should be, and then what your script should be. Okay. This is great if you're going to follow this whole thing and if you like this type of format. And the script is written very well. Again, you have to go through and you have to read it, proofread it, make sure it's right, make sure it sounds like you, which just using this basic prompt, create a YouTube video from the following content, is not going to make it sound like you. It's going to make it sound like everybody else. Okay. So as you go through this, it's got pre-approved for a mortgage, define your must-haves to nice-to-haves, research neighborhoods, work with trusted real estate agent, conduct a thorough home inspection, understand the total cost of home ownership, be ready to act fast, negotiate, plan for your future, and then a closing scene and what you say. Okay. There is no call to action. There is no way to connect with you. Okay. Especially doing a video. It's got additional notes of, what tone they wrote it in, what visuals, what they used to come up with visuals, how long it should be for like 8 to 12 minutes, and a call to action. You should encourage your viewers to like, subscribe, and comment to boost engagement, but yet you don't in here, right? So that's using a basic YouTube video script or prompt, I'm sorry, and just trying to create a video from that, or a video script from that. So using a little more advanced prompt, you can see that it's longer, it's more in depth, and it lays out much more information. Using what you've learned about Domaille real estate, as well as our speaking style, I want you to act as a real estate content writer who is very proficient in SEO. Please generate the video script from the following information. Again, it's the 10 secrets to buying your dream home in 2025. That includes words or phrases to increase engagement and views. Write 100% unique SEO optimized human written script that covers the information provided in the prompt. Now, when I put human written script, you're probably wondering why. Google and Bing and everybody else has AI programs that detect AI written substance or content. And what they do is they don't recognize that anymore. So if you don't have the human written part in your prompts, you will not, it doesn't matter how good your videos are, it doesn't matter how good your Facebook posts are, it doesn't matter how good your blog articles are. If Google decides that it is an AI written piece of content, they are not going to rank you high at all in when somebody puts in a keyword of real estate, or Stillwater Homes for Sale or wherever you happen to be, you're not going to show up. Okay. So the rest of this prompt is write a script in your own words rather than copying and pasting from other sources. Please write the script at a 6th grade reading level. Consider perplexity and burstiness when creating content, ensuring high levels of both without losing specificity or context. Use fully detailed paragraphs that engage the reader. Write it in a conversational style as written by a human. Use an informal tone. Use personalized pronouns. Keep it simple. Engage the reader. Use the active voice. Keep it brief. Use rhetorical questions and incorporate analogies and metaphors. Please keep the following information please add the following information as a call to action, which states for more information, DM, call, or text, or email us at phone number and email address. Okay. So let's see what we get. So as you can see, it still talks about opening scenes and transitions, but not nearly in as much depth because that's not really what we wanted. We're really looking for more of just a script, right? And so this script sounds a lot more like Kelly talking. Hey there, future homeowners. Are you dreaming of buying your perfect home in 2025? Well, you're in the right place. Today, I'm sharing 10 secrets to buying your dream home in 25 that will make your journey smooth and successful. Let's dive in. Okay. Um, thinking a home, thinking, think of buying a home as planting a tree. The earlier you start, the bigger it grows. Begin saving for your down payment now to give yourself the best chance. So it goes through your budget, your pre-approval, choosing the right location, working with a trusted real estate agent. So basically a lot of the same that you got in the previous prompt or got from the previous prompt. But what this does is it gets more in depth. It makes it sound like Kelly, okay, like Kelly's talking to you personally. And once you get to the end, it's got additional information on how to contact us. Okay. Any questions on that one? No. Okay. So we are going to do the third one. And I've got the third one right here. And you're probably wondering why this isn't like in your prompt pack. I created a long story. I created a GPT with exactly what's in your prompt pack for the prompt, and it all lives inside these GPT. So all I have to do is click on this and type in my content, and then once I do that, it will create my script. And you'll see it's much different. Okay. And this is I'll call this the professional advanced version of the prompt. Okay. And this should be clean enough to be able to just copy and paste it into a teleprompter and record your script. Okay. The whole idea behind doing what we've just done is to show you that if you have a simplistic prompt, right, it might give you 60 to 70 to 75% of exactly what you're looking for. You still have to do a lot of work with the script to be able to have it ready to put into the teleprompter and go record it. Okay. And then you get into a little more advanced prompt and you have less work. Chat GPT might be able to do up to 80, 85% of what you need, but you still have to manipulate the script to get it ready to be recorded. With this prompt, all you have to do is read it and make sure that it's correct, right? And then you can put it into the teleprompter and record it. So the benefit of walking through what we just did is showing you the difference in time savings by spending a little bit more time to create that exact perfect prompt to put it in to save you time down the road. Okay. So the difference between the first prompt and this prompt, that gives you the hook, the call to action, the introductory transition, which introduces Kelly, and the script body, and then the outro. All I have to do is copy and put this into a teleprompter after I read it, and then Kelly's ready to go record it. Okay. So the time savings between the first very simple prompt and this prompt, you might spend, let's say you spend 2 hours creating the perfect prompt like this, right? That 2 hours will be saved in the first YouTube script that you write if you just use that basic prompt of create me a video script for 10 secrets of buying your dream home in 2025. I guarantee you it'll take you 2 hours to read it, manipulate the script, copy and paste it, delete all the stuff that you don't need, and then get it to the point that you need to put it into the teleprompter. So really what we're talking about is time savings here, people. And the cool thing with this is that it does have the hook. It's got the call to action. It's got the introductory transition, which introduces Kelly and tells people about who she is and why you should listen to her. And then the script body. And I've created this so that the script body comes out and it bolds the first line of each paragraph, which basically tells people what the paragraph is going to be about, what I'm going to be talking about very quickly. The first secret to finding your dream home is understanding your budget. Okay. Then I talk about that. Next, consider how the market is shifting in 2025. And then we talk about that, right? So people know exactly what you're going to talk about for the next couple of seconds in your video. And as you go down, it's got lastly, prepare for the unexpected. And so then you've got the outro. And the outro says, if you'd like to know more about buying your dream home in 2025, which again, the more that you have that topic in your content, the more Google is going to look at it and say, okay, this is really relevant, right? They know what they're talking about. We need to rank them higher so that when somebody's searching for buying a home in 2025, we rank higher than most other people and they will read our stuff. Okay. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you don't miss out on future videos, and follow us on all our socials. If you'd like this video, then make sure to hit the like button and click on the boxes on your screen to see the other videos too. Comment down below if you have any questions and we'll make sure to answer them all. I'm Kelly Domaille with Domaille Real Estate. We love where we live and we want you to love where you live too. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. That outro is on every one of our videos. Okay. And that's how we create our videos, is having the hook, the call to action, the transition, the introduction, the script body, and the outro. Make sense? Any questions? Again, it's all about saving time. So what we've just done in half an hour, because we're taking a lot of time, is going through and creating a Facebook post as well as a video script for YouTube, okay? Off of one topic that we just created on your 52-week calendar, okay? The last thing that we're going to do is we're going to attempt to create a blog. And I was having a little bit of difficulty with this initially, but we'll see if we fixed it. So this blog, this blog prompt is pretty long, but I'll go through it. You'll see what it's supposed to do. It says, please act as an expert content writer, proficient in SEO. You specialize in creating detailed blog outlines, comprehensive blog articles, and generating 5 blog title options from the article. You will create an outline of the blog using the provided content, which is the 10 secrets to buying your dream home in 2025, ensuring the outline includes at least 8 headings and subheadings covering H1, H2, H3, and H4 tags. Those are all heading tags that when you code something. The outline will end with a conclusion paragraph and 3 unique FAQs. The title and all headings will be bolded. Additionally, you'll reference and utilize information to tailor content specifically to Domaille real estate, incorporating relevant details about the business. When you've finished creating the outline, you'll move on and write a complete blog article from your outline you've created. The outline and article must be 100% unique, SEO optimized, and written in English at a 6th grade reading level. You'll provide well-structured content, incorporating relevant keywords and following best SEO practices to optimize for search engines. You should generate content that is engaging, informative, and tailored to my target audience of real estate buyers and sellers. Additionally, you'll avoid using overly technical jargon unless specified, and will focus on clarity and readability. The writing style will be conversational, informal, and engaging, using personal pronouns, active voice, rhetorical questions, and analogies. The overall style is that of a helpful guide and mentor, aiming to educate and facilitate discussions among readers. Please break out each paragraph separately, create a title for each paragraph, which is bolded, and do not number these paragraphs for headings for each paragraph. Each body paragraph shall begin with a bolded and complete first sentence as a teaser to what the paragraph will be discussing. This was the same thing as in our script, when we wrote our script. This should be incorporated right into the paragraph as part of it and not a separate heading. Don't use line breaks in between any subject matter, as we need this to be on a continuous blog, one continuous blog article. Please follow the outline layout covering the H1, H2, H3, and H4 tags. Finally, after completing the article, you'll generate 5 blog title options derived from the content you provide in a variety of engaging headings for me to choose from. These title options will be written in a way to maximize viral potential following specific guidelines. We want only 9 words or less. We want no more than 1 emoji. It's got to be under 60 characters, no more than 3 punctuation marks. Don't include real estate agent's name in the subject line, and don't use EXP in the subject line. Please separate these title options from the article with a line break. All of this gets very specific for this blog article. And the reason is I want this blog article to come out just like that last script came out, where we could just copy, paste it, put it into our blog CRM, and then we're done, right? It's all about time savings. So let's see what happens here. And again, you've got all of these prompts that you can use, okay? So here's the outline for the 10 secrets of buying your dream home. And it goes down and it shows all of the different headings and where they should be and what the headings are going to be. And then it outlines this blog article, 10 secrets of buying a home. Understanding the real estate market trends, staying informed about the real estate market trends is crucial when buying your dream home, okay? It bolded that first sentence in the blog, analyzing market predictions for 2025. Analyzing market predictions for 2025 market predictions can guide your home buying strategy effectively. This is good that it did this, right? Because it said market predictions twice. This is why you have to read through this. And when you copy and paste this, you can take off the second market predictions, right? So sometimes it just gives you a little too much.
I think what it's doing is, like, if you look at it, it's analyzing market predictions for 2025. Stop. Market predictions can guide your home buying strategy effectively.
Ah,
So
yeah.
and it's the same way all the way through. So this is why you really do need to proofread
Yeah.
what it's putting out.
Yeah, just like the next one, how Domaille Real Estate stays ahead of the trends. And then it should be period. Partnering with Domaille Real Estate ensures you're always ahead of the curve.
Right.
True. So that tells me that it either didn't understand or I was not clear enough on part of the prompt to separate these. Okay. So you can just tweak the prompt but this gives you a great idea of what this blog can be. And you can put a word limit on it if you want. I just didn't. I just wanted to see what it would create. So as you go down to the bottom of the blog, it does continue to talk about Domaille Real Estate throughout the blog and what our processes are. There's a conclusion in here, and there's frequently asked questions. Okay. And that's what the people are left with. Now, the cool thing is when you write a blog, you always have to have a blog title. Okay. It creates 5 blog titles that are SEO optimized for your blog right here at the end as well. If you like these, you just copy and paste it and use one. If you don't, you just ask it in your next prompt. You just say, create me 10 more blog title options like this. There you go. So it's super simple. The whole gist of this is to save time in our business. It's to save time in our business. It's to make us stand out from the crowd by personalizing all of the content information that we have and make it sound like the reader, that we are talking directly to the reader. It puts hooks and content ideas right at the beginning of all of your posts or all of your content, so that you have the best ability to have people continue to read and to continue to go through your content. So I think hopefully you've learned something today. I know that we're getting right to the end. We got about 5-6 minutes left. Any questions, anything that you want to go back on or have any other questions on?
Bob just made a comment if you could share the link in the chat. I know that you posted the content, but he didn't see it, the whatever. So if you can repost the link, that'd be great.
Yeah. Is everybody okay if I stop sharing my screen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So bottom line, you guys, I mean, this obviously took us longer. Once you kind of dial into what that prompt is, you're using that same prompt, right? You're just inputting the new topic idea, and you could spit out a social post, you could spit out a video script, you could spit out a blog within minutes for each one of these content ideas. And now you're set for 3 postings every week in 2025. Boom. Now the only work and effort you have to do every week would be to either record that video or edit that video, really, or if you wanted to create a visual that goes with the social post, right, in Canva, now that we get Canva at EXP. But I mean, so it might take a little bit more time each week when you do your postings, but it's so minimal going forward, because now you don't have to think of, what am I going to post this week? What should I talk about? It's already done for you for the whole year.
Bob, I got that in the chat. Did you see it? Oh, I can't hear you, buddy. Sorry.
I didn't get it. Yeah, I got it.
Did you?
Awesome.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll also put this on Empire too. So if you guys want to go to the Facebook Empire page, it should be under files. So
And I
yeah.
put it in a Word doc so you could tweak the prompts however you want to.
And again, you guys, if you have not gone into Chat GPT or whatever you use and trained it to know you or a little bit more about your team, or you as an individual agent, or Eric, you as in the mortgage business, I mean, whatever you do in your line of business, you can train it to know you and your style and how you do things. And once that's done, going forward, then everything you create in the program that you use will be all created around you, right? So take a little bit of time. If, again, like I said, if you guys are building AI into your business plan, then do it right. Take a little bit of time to understand what that means and the best way to use it. Do some trainings if you need to, if you haven't done any, to understand it a little bit better. But it's worth that time. And then look at, again, we could be at the end of the day, Bruce and I could probably knock out 52 weeks of content for next year and be done. And now all we have to do is just post and record.
Yeah, and it would give you just by what we did in this hour, and obviously there was a lot of training and fluff in this hour, but like Kelly said, if we spent a day, we would have 150 pieces of content to post starting January 1st, posting 3 pieces of content on one topic every week.
Yep.
Right? And all you have to do is then copy and paste it to whatever you're doing. You have to take time to obviously record the video, but it's still a piece of content that you could put out. What if you zoomed ahead? What if you zoomed ahead to the end of 2025, right? And you did this every single week. Do you think you'd get more business?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you'd have more people that see you and realize that you're in the real estate business?
Well,
do you think that having 52 videos on a YouTube channel would be beneficial?
absolutely. You guys, consistency is key in any marketing that you do. If people see you once and they don't see you again for 3 months, I mean, you've just lost any power to any type of marketing, right? The whole key is consistency. So if you are doing 3 posts of some sort every single week, I mean, that's huge. That's more than 99% of the real estate agents out there. Guaranteed.
And please don't think that doing 3 a week is too much. You could do 3, 10, 20 social media, Facebook posts every week, and the same people are not going to see those posts. If I do a post right now, and then I go in 5 minutes from now and do another post or do the exact same post, I'm going to have 2 sets of audiences with 2 sets of eyes see that exact same post. I'm not worried about redundancy in doing any of that, because the scroll is what we have to try to stop, right? We have to compete for people's attention. And to do that,
that's the other point of building this content calendar and including video, you guys. Video is where it's at. If you are not doing videos, I mean, posts are going to get lost. They are not evergreen, right? You're going to social post and within 2 seconds, it's down the page. And like Bruce said, the scroll has beat you, right? I mean, because there's people putting stuff out there all the time. You're creating videos on a video channel that is evergreen. It's always out there. And so if people are going into YouTube, which is a huge search engine now, they're going into YouTube and they're searching stuff. It's, you're going to pop up because you've got the content, right? And 10 years from now, that video is still going to be out there and available when people go in to punch in Rochester real estate, right? We're going to come up. So do not underestimate the power of video.
So we very quickly, and I didn't plan to get into this, but we talked about posting on Facebook, right? Facebook and LinkedIn. You can take that social media post and you can post those in the same venue, right? The blogs, what we do is we don't have a separate place for our blogs, so we put them on our website, right? Our website allows us to have blogs, and so we use all the keywords and everything, and we post once a week on our website to help get our website ranked up there, so that when people do the searches, they go to our blog, which lives inside of our website, and hopefully we don't lose them. If they want more information, then they just click on another piece of our website and go and either contact us or search homes or do whatever. The videos, create a YouTube channel, okay? Create some sort of business YouTube channel and start letting YouTube post your videos because you need a place for them to live for you to be able to post them. And it's free. And then create playlists based on what your content is. Okay. And the playlists, what they do is they take, if you have 10 videos on, let's say Rochester, Minnesota, it takes all of those 10 videos and bundles them together so that when people watch one of them, the next one that comes up is another video on Rochester, Minnesota, and so on until you get to the end of the videos. So they have all of the information that you put out there for that specific content. So I would definitely, I'm a fan of free. I'm a fan of saving time. So, the YouTube channel is free. The saving time is just spending time to get your prompts as detailed as possible. And you do that once and you don't even have to do it again, right? I mean, it'll save you a ton of time this next year. So with that being said, I think I'm done.
Yep. We're a little over 10 o'clock. So
Yeah, I am.
that was a lot. I would just say make the most of the slow time, you guys. Get a jump on 2025, make it easier for you. Be consistent and be professional. And this is just an easy way to do that. So hopefully that helps you out. Okay.
Yeah.
Any
Thanks
last
for showing
parting-
up, everybody.
Yeah. Thanks again. Any last parting thoughts or comments before we head out?
Good stuff. Thank you for sharing, Bruce. This is going to be great. So
Appreciate you guys. It
Have
was
a
amazing.
great day, and I hope you guys can use it.
Yeah.
we will. I will.
Thank you.
Good. Have a great
Right.
day, you guys. Talk to you
See ya.
next week.
Bye-bye.